In the near future, technology will be able to read our thoughts. Thinking of something will make it happen. We'll see ads for things we haven't even thought of buying yet. Is this science fiction, or is it just around the corner? Tomorrow's technologies challenge the very idea of privacy. A direct connection between the brain and a computer is no longer a fantasy. Neurotech companies are making incredible progress in developing brain-machine interfaces. Neuralink, for example, has made significant strides in developing its brain implant technology. If all goes well, human trials could begin within the next 6 months, and the first commercial products might hit the market before the end of this decade. The ability to read and write from the brain would completely change how we interact with technology. The smartphone, for example, would become an obsolete relic of the past. Why bother swiping and scrolling when you can just think about it? In this new world, your mind becomes the interface. But is this really such a great idea? Can we trust companies like Neuralink to keep our thoughts private and secure? Or will our most intimate and personal thoughts be at risk of being exposed to the world? A few weeks ago, Elon Musk tweeted that Neuralink could potentially enable someone with a good internet connection to literally download the entire collection of your thoughts. This is not a reassuring thought. But Musk isn't the only one thinking along these lines. Other experts have also sounded the alarm about what they call the opening of the back door. Brain implants will eventually allow us to control computers with our thoughts. But where does that leave our privacy? What happens if hackers break into the system and steal our most private thoughts and memories? I must admit that there's a part of me that doesn't want to live in a world where people can read my mind. There's a reason why we keep our thoughts to ourselves. It's because they're often messy, illogical, and sometimes even shameful. Do I really want to share them with the world? Makes you wonder if maybe it is better not to know what is going on in other people's minds. Maybe it's better to keep our thoughts private and our brains to ourselves, but it looks like it's too late for that. The genie is out of the bottle, and there's no putting it back. Scientists are racing to develop brain-machine interfaces, and tech giants are investing billions in the field. It'd be long before we can all download the thoughts of others like some kind of digital snuff film. Let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture here. What if the ability to read each other's minds is not a curse, but a blessing? What if it allows us to understand each other better, to connect with others on a deeper level? What if it helps us to cure diseases like autism, Alzheimer's, and schizophrenia? The potential benefits are enormous. Think about it. A person with autism might be able to communicate more easily by simply downloading their thoughts into a computer. People with Alzheimer's could use brain implants to restore lost memories. And those suffering from schizophrenia might be able to hear voices in their heads again. The possibilities are really endless. But who's going to pay for all this? The people who benefit the most from the ability to read minds are the ones who can least afford it. The rich and powerful. Just imagine the possibilities for marketing and advertising. Imagine a world where advertisers can directly access your brain and implant suggestions and desires there. You wouldn't even have to see an ad. You'd just suddenly feel like you need whatever product they're trying to sell. It's the ultimate form of brainwashing. Imagine also a world where employers use brain implants to monitor their employees. They could track productivity or even measure happiness. It's a nightmare scenario straight out of a dystopian novel. And it's happening right now. The truth is, we've already lost the battle for privacy. The rich and powerful have too much to gain by reading our minds. They'll stop at nothing to get what they want. It's up to us to resist. We need to stand up and fight for our right to privacy before it's too late. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching. See you next time.